All right, y'all. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. You probably can see it on my face. I'm a little tired. I'm trying to look alive, be focused. I ain't complaining. I'm just letting y'all know in case, people be looking at, sometimes people will send me little notes. You look a little this, or I noticed this and that. So, I was just letting y'all know. But, yeah, I am, got off the plane last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then, got to the house, had to make a stop on the way to the house. And by the time I got to the house, it was probably about 3. Or by the time I got in bed, went to sleep, I should say, it was about 3. So yeah, I'm a little bit winded, a little bit tired. Today is gonna be a short day, but I'm all good. I'm not complaining, y'all. I'm just telling y'all that for context, in case, like I said, as I get older, the one area I can't hide my energy at is in my eyes. Like, you can cheat it in other areas. I'm not gonna tell you other areas you can cheat it in, okay? But you cannot hide your eyes. For me, at least, my eyes tell the story. They either if they red or if they sunken in the back of my head a little bit, like they are this morning. It tells, it always tells you, Nissa, that I'm tired. It tells me that I'm tired. So now y'all know I'm a little bit tired. But anyway, I ain't complaining. Praise God. Got back from Chicago. Everything was great. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But listen, we need to be praying, y'all. Like for real, for real. And I just realized, y'all, something. Bring me the blue cord, Tristan. The blue cord. Sorry, y'all. I just realized something. But we need to be praying, y'all. Like for real praying. Because as I'm seeing some of the things that's happening right now, there's a lot of things that we may not be paying attention to that are pretty serious. I don't know if we recognize some of the things that's happening right now, like on a real talk level. Some of the stuff that's happening with in last night, of course, it happened. I saw this actually on the plane. I'm on the plane and I actually see that President Trump has now been indicted for the 4th time in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm like tripping because I'm watching this happen real time. And I don't think people really recognize what that means. Like what that means, what that means in real time. Like we're in a situation right now where the former president of the United States has been indicted 4 times. I don't know if y'all recognize what that means. I can tell you one thing that it means is President Trump more than likely is going to jail. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with me on that. A lot of people are going to shout me down on both sides. And remember, I keep telling y'all, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I voted both sides. I vote for the best candidate. I always vote, but I don't vote for no one party. You got to earn my vote. Real talk. And yeah, I don't know if folks recognize that President Trump about to go to jail. Like for real. Because what's going to happen is he's going to continue to say and do whatever he wants to say. And 2 of these judges is going to put his behind in jail. That judge out of Atlanta, old girl ain't playing. Sis ain't playing. I'm telling y'all. I can see the look on her face. Look on her face tell me she don't play. She got that. Everybody know that mama in the neighborhood who you don't play with. Everybody know that mama who will set you right. Everybody know that auntie who will set you right. Everybody know that mama when they walk into school, you like, oh, sure. Here come Miss such and such. Here come Miss Jenkins. Here come Miss Harris. Oh my God. Yeah, he got the right one right now. And and here's the whole thing. The conservative Republican right, particularly the hard right, is beginning to wake up to what's going on. That's interesting right there. Because the people are now saying, you know what? Like all of this can't be not true. All of this can't be a hoax or a lie. And then now some of the people are starting to ask questions about the money. And that's going to be a significant development. Because a couple of the hardcore conservative talk show hosts are asking questions about the money. That's a different situation. It's different when regular folks are asking questions. It's different when even politicians quietly or loudly ask questions. But folks don't realize the power of talk radio, particularly on the conservative talk side, conservative Republican side. It's a very, very powerful tool. And some of those guys are asking questions. I mean, and I would play some of the video, but I don't want Facebook or YouTube to shut down the feed or turn me off. So I'm not gonna play the video. But you got to understand something. It's good business for people who follow President Trump without any question, who follow him without thinking, who take his word over all evidence, all common sense. It's those people, listen, it is going to be dangerous for them when they find out what's really going on. So I'm concerned. I'm legitimately concerned about what's going to happen, not just between the extreme sides, but my concern is what's going to happen even within those factions, within the group, when the group finds out, oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you've been using my money for this as opposed to using my money for that. How's that going to play out? That's a legitimate concern that we need to be praying about. We need to be praying about this weather. What's happening in Hawaii, we can't take that lightly. Here's the thing about Americans, and particularly Americans who don't deal with some of the big disasters. So there's some of us who live in states where there's not as many disasters happening for us. South Carolina is one of those. That 100-year flood we had about 6 years ago, that was an anomaly. We don't have floods like that every single year. We don't have hurricanes every single year. And if we do have them, they're mild because of where we sit in the country. And even Colombia, because we're not on the coast. So we're a little bit more sheltered. So Americans can get very comfortable watching other people suffer. Whether that's hunger, whether that's in the job market, whether that is in wars, violence, whether that's in terrorism. We don't deal with a lot of that stuff on the level that other countries do. So we can get comfortable watching people on the news and you're somewhat detached. But what happened, the weather phenomenon that happened in Hawaii that I believe led to the fire, that's something to be concerned about. That's something to not be passive about. And that's a lot of people that they're finding that have been killed, that died in a horrific death. So I don't want us to take that lightly at all. Here's the other thing. This whole Alabama boat dock, white folding chair situation, I get it. I get the funny side of it. Believe me, I've been having my good chuckles about it too. I was talking about the other day in my comedy set while I was on the road. Yeah, I get it. But we need not take that lightly. That happened and how it happened. That was a racial incident. That was a racial incident. That was a response to racism. A response to racism. That was a racial incident. That's what it was. Ain't no other way to put that. Because guess what? Let me tell you something. If that had been two black men fighting, right? If that would have been two black men fighting, black folks would have stood by and said, now that's a doggone shame. What they fighting for? And took their phone out. Everybody would have took their phone out and maybe somebody would say, oh, come on, bro. Hey, fellas, break that up. Hey, man, y'all chill. Y'all chill. Hey, ho, man. Hey, don't do that, man. Now, if somebody would have gang dude, somebody probably would have jumped in. More than likely, somebody would jump and say, hey, yo, whoa, that ain't fair. That ain't right. But the passionate, visceral response, that I'm swimming across the lake response, that was, hey, y'all ain't about to do bruh like that. Here's our response to that. And that's what that was. Yeah. Also, this crime wave that's happening right now, the way a lot of young people of color are coming in big groups, not only people of color, to be clear, but a lot of what they show in the media is huge groups of people of color in organized raids where they go into a mall or into a very expensive jewelry store or to a Gucci store or something like that and just tear up everything and bust all the windows out, bust all the glass and just steal indiscriminately. They're going into department stores. They're going into malls even. And just busting up stuff and stealing indiscriminately. And the security guards can't do nothing because some of them don't even have weapons. The ones that do, they like, man, I ain't risking my life for 30, $12 an hour, $15 an hour. So they sitting right there watching it. The people ain't doing nothing, sitting there shaking their head. That's like a serious thing that we need to be concerned about, particularly when it is young people of color. Here's why I say that. Because what it looks as though is that young people of color are out of control. Like a lot of people sitting there saying, and this is a legitimate question, where the parents at? Where the parents at? What's going on? Yeah. Those are all things we need to be praying about. Here's some other things that we're going to talk about today. We're talking about some future, some things that are changing in the future that you may not be aware of, that you may not have noticed. There's some serious developments that's happening right now that we may be seeing, may be paying attention to, may not be fully aware of the level of what that means. Like, for example, I'll just give you one. I'll tease one. Now I got a whole list. I even found some myself. But you're going to be able to determine the taste of your food in the future. You're going to be able to genetically create your own seasoning with taste the way you like it. And you'll be able to sprinkle that on any food, and that food will then taste the way you want it. It's customized seasoning. So no more just seasoning to taste. No, you put this seasoning on there, and because it's genetically artificially intelligent, I guess, it'll be able to determine based on what you like how this food tastes to you. Now that on top of the fact that the FDA has approved fake meat, fake chicken, and they're on their way to approving fake beef that will be in your grocery stores soon. It hadn't happened yet, but they're selling it in California already. Po California. Listen, it's some things we need to be praying about, and there's some things we need to be aware of. Yeah. Time to get this show started, y'all. Clubhouse, what's up, family? We clicked in a little bit late on Clubhouse. My bad, Clubhouse. How y'all doing? What's up? Ah, yes. Kashana's in the building. What's up, sis? How you doing? Celeste. What's up, Celeste? Co-host of the After the Ox Show. Tarisha's in the house. What's up, Tarisha? Tarisha just left. Shara is in the house. Ebian, is that, did I say that right, sis? Ebian is in the house. Amparo, what's up, sis? How you doing? Patrick, what up, Patrick? Jason is in the house. Love the bow tie, Jason. Gene Singleton Stewart is in the house. We just enjoyed Gene's grandson, Eric, for like the past, I guess, 7-8 weeks? He just went off to school. Yeah. Shout out to Eric. Gerald is in the building. What's up, Gerald? Gerald is a cold grown man name right there. What's up, Gerald? Andrea, what's up, sis? How you doing? Good morning to you. Fo Lake is in the house. What's up, Fo Lake? What it do, ma'am? Good to see you here as always. Jermaine is in the building. What's up, Jermaine? How you doing, my brother? Kimberly, what's up, Kimberly? How you doing? Where the dog pick? What's going on? Ashley Bailey's in the house. What's up, sis? Canada's finest in the building. Josh, what's up, Josh? What it do? Where you sitting at, Josh? Are you in what is that, Paris or someplace? It's international. Or New York one. Or maybe Philly. Katrina's in the house. What's up, Katrina? Katrina's in her car on her picture. I love it. Humphrey Ba. I love the pic, sir. Without Jesus, I'm nothing. There it is, sir. Come on now. Joshua. What's up, Joshua? Paul is in the building. What's up, Paul? Good morning to you, sir. Kimberly. What's up? Good morning, ma'am. Oh, it's another Kimberly. Okay. I got it. I see now. I see what's going on. Crown. What's up, Crown? Crown Wealth. I love it. Sharifat. Sharifat. Hold on. Sharifat. I'm sorry.
Give it up.
Sorry.
Move on.
I'm sorry. Good Pastor Tuck hate. Jackie. Jaku. Oh Lord, I beat that up too. Leon, what's going on, Leon? How you doing, sir? Good morning, my brother. Mary Motley's in the building. What's up, Sister Mary Motley, Rialto, California? My man, Marvin Jones. What's up, sir? My dude right there. Prophetic self. Brother King. Oh, what's up, King? How you doing, sir? Samuel is in the building. What's up, family? Listen, I need y'all to call some folks and let them know. We about to talk about some things today that you maybe should be aware of. And Pastor Tuck, since he's in the house and he's straight clergy, got a whole church and a doggone TV network, I'm having Pastor Tuck to pray. We're going to pray over some things at the end of the show today. So we're going to make sure we have time for that. And Donna got a whole list of things that you may not be aware of, like the meat, like this fake chicken they got it right now, and this season, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm sure y'all may not be aware of. Like, listen, like Jurassic Park, that's about to be for real in just a few years. Yeah. Listen, call your mama, call your daddy, call your auntie and your uncle, call your cousin, call your family, call your friends, call your coworker, call your neighbor. Let them all know that the Akintunde show is about to start. Let's go.
Another track layer production, but no joke entertainment. Let's go.
Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud. So come on, scream it out. Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud. Akintunde. Daily I shall.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what?
Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products, caps, travel mugs, drawstring bags, water bottles, stadium cups, umbrellas, tote bags, and t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising company. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com.
Imprinting the best for less.
Hello, my name is Dr. Damon Daniels with Pathways to Wellness, a division of Wellspring Family Medicine. We're excited to be partnering with the Healthy Laughter comedy series. Our vision at Wellspring Family Medicine is to bring you the most up-to-date, cutting-edge medical tests to help you optimize your health. For instance, we have a pain-free, simple tool that takes 20 minutes to help you understand your heart disease risk. In addition, we'll be offering online courses to help you manage your diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol better. So connect with us on Facebook at Wellspring Family Medicine to take advantage of all the offerings we'll have to help you live a healthier, happier life.
Greetings. I am Darrell Presley, owner and operator of Presley Cares Mortuary Services of West Columbia, South Carolina. Our mission here at Presley's is to provide excellent, quality, superior funeral service to all, regardless of economic status, religion, or race. With our society being embedded with a diverse class of people, our staff here at Presley's pledges to offer only one class of service, and that is superior. So rendering professional services to the families that call upon us is not an option, it's mandatory. Presley Cares Mortuary Services, where we are caring for you and your loved one.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got no freestyle in me right now. Some of y'all probably glad. Probably like, thank you, Jesus. No freestyling. Like I said, y'all, if you Clubhouse didn't hear me, I am low energy today. Just got off a flight at 1 o'clock this morning. Whenever you come through the airport and you see Donna, you know it's late. If I get off a flight and Donna's in the building, I know it's late. I know I'm coming in on a real late flight. And was in Chicago yesterday for a meeting as well as for the wedding party of Mr. Don Jackson and formerly Dr. Teresa Hairston, now Dr. Teresa Jackson, not Hairston Jackson. I need y'all ladies to hear that. She took the whole name. She took the whole name. When they announced them, when they walked into the room in Atlanta, they said Mr. and Mrs. Don Jackson. I was like, oh. I was like, whoo. I said, what? I said, there it is, ladies. I'm like, show them how you do it, Dr. Hairston. Oh my God. But yeah, was there for their wedding party at Mr. Jackson's home, now their family home. Beautiful, beautiful home. Just thank you for the invitation. So many folks was there. Pastor Ray Beatty, Bishop George and Mary Seawright. I don't want to get to call names. There's so many people there. Donald Lawrence, different artists, record execs, politicians. It was really a wonderful event. It was a celebration of family, a celebration of marriage. That really blessed me. So shout out to Mr. Jackson and Mrs. Jackson. And it had a great time even yesterday. We're getting stuff ready for Healthy Laughter. Healthy Laughter is here next month, y'all. Healthy Laughter is here next month. We are filming and we have showcases. We have a power walk and we have some food sampling. I'm excited about all of that. And I'll tell you more about that on Thursday. But listen, Healthy Laughter is here. Marcus D. Wiley is kicking off Healthy Laughter season on first Sunday. So make sure y'all go ahead and get those tickets right now to see Marcus D. Wiley. And log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. Healthy Laughter is kicking off at First Sundays, and it's going to be a great night. So go ahead and get y'all tickets right now. Don't wait till the last minute. I'm telling you, it's going to be a packed house. It's going to be a packed house. I'm hoping it's a sellout. That's what we believe in God for. All right, family, listen. She's back. She's been off for 3 weeks, y'all. Is it? I think it's 3 weeks, at least 2. I believe it's 3. If it ain't 3, it felt like 3. But she's back. She's finally back. She finally got a clear COVID test. And then she got a clear COVID test, and then Unissa got a negative one. That no connection there. And I'm still negative. I'm negative, and gonna be negative. I keep telling everybody in my house. I say I don't get sick. I might get a little bit tired, but I don't get sick. He's here as he is every single day. My co-host, my brother, my friend, our producer, our co-host, my sister, my friend, Donna J, Pastor Lewis Tucker. How y'all doing, lady and gentlemen?
Doing all right, sir.
How goes it? Can I? Oh, there we go, Don.
Okay, all right.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
Yeah. I'm back, y'all.
She's
Yay.
back.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
You want to I'm back freestyle? You want to I'm back freestyle?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
wanna?
no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes. Just
no,
give us a couple bars.
Donna.
Look, see,
Because you requested.
Donna, hold on. You working against the prayers of the righteous.
Because she requested.
Ashley Bailey just said prayers have been answered.
See,
We were just sitting there thinking
Hold
that
on.
the best thing to do is to put Ock on a plane and just send him around and bring him back every morning.
Oh, really?
That's what we need to do.
You know
Okay,
what?
hold on.
He's very low today,
Yeah.
and he needs something to get his energy up.
Uh-huh.
So
But
the
see,
freestyle will do that.
No, I don't. I
We
know.
gonna
I
cut
think
it-
your
we gonna
smile
cut
is
short.
enough, Donna. I think your smile is enough, Donna. I think your smile is enough. See, Ashley. You see how she do?
Pastor Tuck, you want some of this right here? Let me tell you what happened. I was coming to the airport last night. Got off
Y'all push mute.
a super late flight. I was walking up late. They delayed my flight. I was sitting on the tarmac for an hour. In Atlanta. Got off the plane, walking down the tarmac, feeling insane. Then I saw my lady
Jalea,
Donna
please
down
push the
by
mute button.
baggage claim. Say what? I know her name. Whole bunch of people
Jalea.
over there. Folks coming over there. Donna had the fly hair, ponytail working. She was behind the counter. She was holding it down. She's a counter. She count the costs because she's the boss. Hey, Donna, what thought do you? Here's the mic toss. Pastor Tuck don't want none because he don't floss. Yo, he's MC Hammer. He's the boss, Too legit to quit, Pastor Tucker.
Jaleel.
Too legit to quit, Pastor Tucker.
Help, Jaleel.
Too legit to quit, Pastor Tucker. Too legit to quit, Pastor Tucker. That freestyle is dedicated to Donna J
Thank you,
and Ashley
thank you.
Bailey.
Thank
There it
you,
is
thank you.
because
I appreciate it.
Ashley requested it. Ashley Bailey requested that.
I'm gonna rate that. I'm gonna rate that freestyle.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Put
rate
your
that
number
freestyle.
up. Put your number up.
I'm gonna rate
Put your number up,
that
Pastor Tuck.
freestyle.
Yeah.
On a scale from Rakim to MC Hammer.
Yeah.
It's close to MC Hammer.
I would rather have Hammer.
Hold on. Let me pass this up. There's a lot. There's a lot of worse MCs than MC Hammer.
I tell you, I would rather have Hammer.
Too short. Too short is hot garbage. Too short is an MC who is hot garbage.
I never like Too Short.
I'll take Hammer over Too Short. Yeah. Donna, would you take Hammer over Too Short in terms of rappers?
Yes,
Okay.
I would.
I would take Vanilla Ice. I would take Too Short.
What?
Who is your least favorite rapper in the world?
My least favorite rapper in the world?
Yes.
Oh my God. My least favorite rapper in the world. Who's my least favorite rapper? Oh, that's a hard one right there. That's a hard one. It's probably somebody new.
What?
Probably somebody new.
Guess what? Whoever my least favorite rapper in the world is, you
That's
just
who
took
it
his
is.
place with that freestyle right there. You just took his place with that freestyle right there. You just took him out.
I had to honor.
You just took him out.
Donna. I had to honor Donna and her
You
work.
did not honor Donna. You dishonored Donna right there.
Oh no.
She's been
I'm
working
good.
diligently,
Yes.
and even with her being out.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent prayers, who sent
Yes.
groceries,
Yes.
who came and gave me put COVID tests outside my door.
Praise the Lord.
You know, people were sending things. Pastor Tuck, he sent something. He sent me this amazing juice. And
What
I
was
feel
that juice? What was it called again? I was trying to remember that for you. Listen,
Matt's, right?
It's Uncle Matt's ultimate immune system. Hold on. I'm gonna get the name right.
That was
and we're not doing a commercial, but
Nope.
I think these are some things I think people need, especially with all the stuff going on out here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you the actual names of these because
it ain't a commercial, but it helps.
It does. I mean,
this is a public service announcement.
Yes.
That I found. One is called Uncle Matt's Ultimate Immune, and the other one is called Uncle Matt's Ultimate Defense.
The defense
And
was
the defense, like I said, if you have something like COVID or respiratory issue, the defense has like pineapple juice, ginger, and turmeric in it, and it'll help get that phlegm and stuff up out of your lungs. Which is very important if you got something like COVID. And so it'll help draw that stuff up. It'll make you cough that stuff out and stop having that stuff sit down in your lungs. And that's where the danger comes when you get something like COVID. The Ultimate Immune has a lot of elderberry and stuff like that in it to help build your immune system. And so the Ultimate Immune, I'm actually drinking some of that right now. I drink some of that every day. like I said, to keep my immune system up, especially with all the stuff out here.
It was amazing.
But that ultimate defense, you definitely need that when you get sick.
Wow.
But I would highly recommend those two. Like I said, you can get them usually at Harris Teeter, Kroger's.
What about, are you ordering those? I mean, those on Amazon too?
No, I haven't seen them on Amazon, but I know you can get them at like Harris Teeter, Kroger, Fresh Market, places like that.
Okay.
But like I said, they're usually not that hard to find.
I wonder if,
like I said, if you get on Instacart, like I said, you can just type it in the search and it'll tell you which grocery stores in your area have it if you do Instacart.
I wonder if Whole Food has them.
Maybe they probably have it.
Yeah,
probably.
Whole Food has a lot of healthy food and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, you sometimes you think that juices and stuff, healthy. But that stuff, when I tell you, when I twisted the top off and could just smell the ginger, I was like, this is gonna be good right here. And the turmeric, and I was like, okay. I drank that. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that stuff is coming up, And it really did make me feel better. Awesome. So, and then I have to get some more because I drank all four. He sent me 2 of each, and I had to get those things down over. In 3 weeks I was out. What
should be your water intake when you have COVID? Like, how much water should you be drinking with COVID?
Well, as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah,
at least I was drinking at least 4 bottles a day.
Okay.
At least.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can handle it, most people ought to be drinking a gallon of water a day. But like I said, most of us, it's hard for us to do that.
It's hard,
but you ought to at least try to drink a half a gallon of water a day. But especially when you're sick, because it helps flush the stuff out of your system.
Yes,
right.
I remember my wife was working at the clinic when COVID first came out, and there was a Asian doctor that worked there, and she was telling her you got to make sure you're drinking plenty of water.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, a lot of that stuff over there, she was always wearing masks and drinking water, like I said, because that's one of the things that helps with all of the germs and stuff that we're constantly taking in through our respiratory system.
Yeah. Let me say this right quick. I don't know who trying to log into my Facebook and my Twitter. I got 2 alerts this morning for somebody trying to log into my Facebook.
Oh, wow.
and also my Twitter. I checked it. Because sometimes you get those false. Be careful, y'all. Sometimes when people, those are fisher emails. Always check who the email is coming from before you click anything.
That's right.
Because once you click it, you in. And I've had 2 alerts this morning that someone tried to log into my my Twitter and now my Facebook. I'm not calling Twitter X. Elon is tripping. Anyway, that's when you get too much money. Too much money. But Donna's back, y'all, and she's back. We're glad to have her.
Glad to be back. Let me
see some of the comments here. Folks loving on you, Donna. Leon Campbell said, "Oh wow, I guess Leon, somebody trying to get my account. Now it could be somebody on my team that does some stuff for me social media wise. So I will consider that. Alexis as well as Unissa is oftentimes in my social, but Unissa I thought had my password clearly. So Jaleel, text your mom and ask if she's trying to get into my Twitter account, because you don't want nobody getting into your account because other stuff is in there. Jacqueline said, "Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising to you, my sister."
Grand Rising.
Leon Campbell said, "That's awesome, Donna. So glad it made you feel better." Yeah, it is. Marvin Jones is so ignorant. Marvin said that juice was really Ripple. It didn't heal you, Donna, but it's the reason you were feeling good. Pastor Chuck always carries a nip in his flask. Yeah, he got a
light or bright.
He got a light
or bright.
You got to be at least 46 to know what that is right there. If you're not 46, you don't know what that is.
You don't know what that means.
You are clueless. Vita Bright. Oh my God. That and if you don't know that, it's a whole bunch of phrases like that. I want my daddy's records. If you're not at least 48, you are clueless. Okay, not this on an advertisement, but I did find Philo. Okay, Philo has Sanford and Son episodes.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Yeah.
We watch Sanford and Son. We watch Sanford and Son right here all the time.
Yeah.
I told you that's one of the reasons why I got Philo, because it got all the good stuff.
Yes. Sanford and Son. I was on the other day. I was looking for something else. I was looking for the Stellar Wars, and then on the way to the Stellar Wars, I ran across The Sanford. I say, oh shoot, got all 5 seasons. Like what, 5 or 6 seasons? How many seasons?
Hey,
was?
you got Sanford and Son. We got the Jeffersons. I mean, you got everything on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yep.
Y'all don't understand how much I love old TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I love old TV shows. Like I love the fact we were talking about Healthy Laughter yesterday, and one thing we're gonna have is a real TV show opening. Like with a song and a somewhat extended opening, because TV shows today have these little short openings.
They do.
And I was like, you know what? Let's have a real opening. Let's have a short version and a longer version. So we working on that. I don't know who's going to do the song just yet, but we were talking extensively about the animation for it. So I want to maybe we'll do something silly like remember those old openings? Have we ever spoofed that before on the show? Have we done that yet?
No.
Like when you Jaleel, get ISOs of everybody ready. Get ISOs of everybody ready. Everybody knows, okay, Facebook, YouTube, y'all can enjoy this. But see, Tristan has no idea what we about to do. Everybody know. Like back in the day when TV shows came on, they would do this little thing right here. Go to ISO of me, Jaleel. They would do this right here. So let's see, I'm gonna give myself some music. And it's like, you're like. Remember that right there? And then their name would come up. So they would always be doing something else. Then they turn to the camera, they be writing something. They be like, hey. We should do one of those. Go ahead, Don, do yours. Go to ISO Don and Julie. I'm sorry, Clubhouse, y'all can't see it. That's it, Don, but you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. There it is. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh, that is personally funny. Pastor Tuck, okay, here come yours. Go to Pastor Tuck, Jaleel.
That was good. That was good.
Oh, y'all don't know how ignorant that is right there to me. I'm sorry, Clubhouse. Y'all can't see it. Go back and look at it on replay on my church, on YouTube, on Facebook. Like, I love those classic old shows.
Uh-huh.
Even if we don't have that one, we got to spoof that one. Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. So how did I get on that? We talking about Sanford and Son, Jefferson, Philo, and then So y'all get your Philo and go ahead and look at the old shows. All right, y'all. We got a lot to cover today. Okay, so listen, y'all. Pray for the country. I'm gonna have Pastor Tuck pray at the end of the show.
Yes.
Pray for the country last night because President Trump got indicted for the 4th time. And President Trump has already been doing wild stuff since he got these indictments, right? Mm-hmm. So he's been saying stuff that they done told him not to say. Now, the lady said, don't say nothing. She basically said, don't say nothing about this. Don't threaten nobody. Don't say nothing to nobody. Trump is talking cash noise about the judge. He talking about the witnesses. He talking about the case. I'm like, oh, man, this joke going to jail. Now I'm going
to tell you something.
What that?
I'm going to tell you something funny. You know I watch too much TV. But I'm gonna tell you there's something funny. It's if Trump come out of this and don't do no time and walk out this guy free, Trump got him a little black book.
Oh yeah. Well, he already got a black book.
No, but I'm just saying the reason why Trump might be talking trash because Trump got a little black book.
I'm telling
Trump
you.
he talking all this trash because Trump like,
Pastor Tuck.
You call it all you want.
No, he ain't got no black book. He got white boxes of files. That's what he had.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He got a file on everybody. I got one on the judge. I got one on the prosecutor. I got who I need. Look him up. Who did they just call? Oh, pull his file.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm telling you, in that whole process, this judge in Georgia, I'm telling y'all, this prosecutor in Georgia, I'm telling y'all, I think y'all he might be going to jail.
It'll look like that all the way up to the end, and all of a sudden, you find out they son about to go down for something, and all of a sudden they vote changed at the last minute. I watch too much TV. Wow. I'm trying to tell you. He pulling one of them Putin playbooks.
I will admit, it's very plausible, and I think that's what he was. I think Trump was gathering all them boxes, getting them boxes together, so he can plan his just in case file. He got a just in case card. Everybody got some. You got some little money set to the side, or you got a career. You got something that you do, or you got just something. Everybody got something set to the side, right? I think Trump got something set to the side that nobody don't know about. That said, I don't know if he has anything that's going to help him with these. With number one, the judge in the DC case, or the prosecutor in the Georgia case. He need to be glad that he don't have the same judge in Georgia. If he had the judge and the same prosecutor in Georgia, Trump would have been in jail last week. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Yes.
I just my favorite show of all times. I just watched the last episode the other night after 10 seasons, and I was so upset. I've been saving that last show because I ain't want to watch. I ain't want to watch. It's called The Blacklist.
Oh,
have you ever seen The
yeah.
Blacklist?
I never watched that show.
Yes.
I never watched
That's the greatest show of all time. If you have never watched this show, you have done yourself a disservice.
Never watched
That
it.
is a great show.
Raymond Reddington is the baddest dude that ever walked the planet. James Spader is a great actor, period.
Wow.
I will watch James Spader in anything he
He
plays.
is. He's always
just
been a
to
great
hear him
actor.
talk.
Yeah.
Just to hear him talk. His cadence is the best.
I'm watching the comments. I see more people like Celeste saying, I like The Blacklist. Rashandra's like, love that show.
Oh, I'm telling you, James Spader, like I said, he's got the best cadence of any actor I've ever heard. Just to hear him talk, he can read the dictionary and I listen to him.
Hilarious.
I'm telling you, James Spader's just that good.
If you thought that what was his name, Papa Pope on Scandal was
Oh, yeah.
the dude, James Spader runs circles around him.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Raymond Reddington
Reddington.
he's the FBI's #1 most wanted criminal.
Wow.
And he walked into the FBI and surrendered and made a deal to become a confidential informant. And the reason why he was able to make a deal because he's like, there's a level of crime that y'all don't even know nothing about.
Y'all can't even imagine, right? Yep.
Yeah.
And so his deal is each week he giving them a new criminal they ain't never heard of.
Right.
Gotcha.
And I mean, and it's world level crime. It's like high crimes.
Yes.
And the sad thing about it, most of the folk he manipulate. These folks that work for him or somebody he done had something to do with.
So
And,
every week
like, he
is
taking
him.
out a business rival. He taking out somebody who done done made him hot. Somebody he ain't got no use for no more.
Yep.
And he been doing this for 10 seasons until you finally realize at the end that
Don't tell it. 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 You.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you.
It's just you got Jaleel. You done turned into Jaleel. Jaleel used to be.
I'm sorry. I just turned into Jaleel in that moment. That's how awesome this show is.
Listen, when Jaleel tell me about a movie, I'm like, ho.
Don't tell me the end. Don't tell me the end. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
But I'm just telling you.
Yes.
But Trump acting like Raymond Reddington. Trump like no.
But before you go back to that,
just when you thought he had him,
let me tell you why I don't like. I haven't watched The Blacklist. I haven't watched it. Clearly, everybody's talking about it here.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, literally, I see all y'all just talking about The Blacklist, singing its praise. I have a problem with new school procedural shows. It's something I don't know. Maybe it's because because I'm a writer or something. But I have a little tick that I hate when shows wrap up in one episode. A procedural show is a show that has a process. Like Law and Order, the first act is always going to be the crime. You're going to always see the crime, and then immediately after the crime, you're going to see. And then you're gonna see the detectives, and then they're going to investigate. Then they go into court. Then they're gonna wrap it up. Unless it's a two-parter, it always wraps up in every episode. That's a procedural. And the problem is when I'm watching it, I can see what's coming.
Right.
So it kind of frustrates me. So I watch old shows like that. Now I watch Perry Mason. I watch Matlock.
Blacklist is not one of those.
But does it have a continuous? Does it have a continuous
It
storyline?
just keeps going and going.
10 seasons.
Now,
You still trying to figure.
No,
now
listen.
some of the stories
For
they
10
do wrap
seasons,
up.
you still trying to figure out what's
They
going
just
on.
keep
Hold on.
All
going.
the way until the end.
Hold on.
10 seasons.
Hear me out. It's got an A storyline that runs throughout every episode. Then it has a B storyline that has to wrap up in that episode. Is that the case?
Sometimes.
Somewhat.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like shows like that.
Somewhat.
Nah,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You'll like
And
it.
even those are still vague. It's like it wraps up and it's almost like, did that really wrap up?
But does it unless it's a two-parter, does it always wrap up by the end of that 42 minutes?
Sometimes. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
even when I mean, because otherwise it's like if it's a crime show, unless you got a criminal that you just let get away, what's the point?
Well, see, I like shows like Ozark, where there's a continuation, and
that's what I'm saying.
It's just chopped up. You know,
this whole show is a continuation for 10 seasons.
It is.
Okay, I see
He's always
everybody
doing something.
Everybody's saying the praise of The Blacklist.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this. I'm telling you, this is the best show ever of all time. Period. Hands down.
The writing is phenomenal.
Okay.
For real, the writing is phenomenal.
Pastor Tucker's been talking about this
Hands
for years.
down. Hands down.
Rashandra said it's a process, cliffhangers. Okay.
Yep.
So let's say Perry Mason was the man. Yes, he was. Perry Mason was always the man. Shout out to Paul Drake, who lost every week. I know he got tired of losing.
It was like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right.
The Harlem
Exactly.
Globetrotters
He
and
was
the
the
General.
He was the Washington Generals of attorney.
Every single week. Dang you, Mason. God dang it.
Like, man, go back to law school, bro. Take some more classes.
Rashawn just said not always, so she's saying I guess it kind of continues on. Sade Junkins said, Ark, you have to watch it. I promise you will not be disappointed. Okay, all right. I tell you, see, here's the other problem with me is I have very limited time, so I can't invest in too many shows at one time.
Right.
Because I get caught and I get hooked on it, and I be blowing time, and I'm be mad because I'm like, I'm gonna turn this off, bro. Turn this off, and I'm like, I'm watching another one. I'm gonna watch one more.
But the nice thing about it, they all done now, so you can pick them up anytime you want. It's like, all right, I'm gonna watch you one tonight, and you can just pick them up. Because I'm telling you.
See, I like I tell you a show that worked for me recently, Yellowstone. Like I love Yellowstone.
Yep, one of my
I
friends
love
like that
Yellowstone. Pastor Tucker, another one, told me about Yellowstone. He's like, have you seen Yellowstone? I said, no. I saw it, but I didn't watch it. And then I turned on Yellowstone. I'm like, oh, and again, it's a continuation. It doesn't just wrap up clean. It might have a cliffhanger. It might go out on something that makes you watch another episode, but it's not like a procedural. Like that whole storyline. It's like that actor, he guest spotted for this episode. You will not see him again. It's not. I don't like shows like that.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The Blacklist. If you like that, the Blacklist. Better than Yellowstone. I'm trying to tell you.
Better. What about what's my man? What's Sylvester Stallone new show? I watched all of that in a few weeks.
Yep.
What's Sylvester Stallone show on Paramount Plus? What is it?
Man, why
King of Tulsa. King of Tulsa.
Better than the King of Tulsa. Better than the King of Tulsa.
Them are two shows right there. The last show that I've watched like that probably was Ozark. And then,
I loved Ozark.
And then I'm ashamed to say it, boy. I watched, me and Eunice used to eat Game of Thrones like it was Doritos, boy. I was like,
have you ever watched Justified?
Justified? No, what's that? I haven't even heard of that. Huh?
Raylan Givens. He was a U.S. Marshal in Kentucky.
What network is that on?
They used to come on FX, and now they got a new.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know dude. I don't know his name. He's a good actor.
Oh yeah, and that was amazing. And now they got a new iteration of it, where he's now in Chicago, and they call it, I forgot what it's called, city. I can't even remember what the name, but it's the new version of Justified. But that's why I thought about it, because
Timothy Oliphant.
One, there was a judge. There was a judge on there, and the dude gets killed, and he had this black book with everybody in the city.
Ooh.
And the dude that killed him got his book. And now they going after folk in the city, blackmailing folks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The judge the judge was basically untouchable. I mean, he was a nasty dude.
Wow. How did the judge get killed? Or is that?
Basically he was being a butt. Basically,
okay.
The criminal was actually going to rob somebody else, and the judge pulled in front of him and was basically created a road rage situation because the criminal was trying to tell somebody else he was going to rob. He done made the criminal hot, so the criminal ran into him, pulled him over, and shot him and killed him.
Wow.
And then stole his black book. So if the judge wasn't being a butt, he would have gone on about his business.
And that's called Justified.
Justified.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen it. I got room for maybe one show every couple of months. Maybe.
The original Justified is ridiculous. I mean, this is the new version, but the original one, oh man, that was.
I tell you, what's the actor Jaleel who starred in the Marvel movies who had the Jeremy Renner with the bow and arrow? Isn't that his name, Jeremy Renner? Mm-hmm. He has a show called
Arrow?
The Mayor of
Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown. Yeah. Now I watched that. I watched that. I haven't finished that. That's
dark,
a good one too.
But it's dark. But that's beast.
Yeah. But again, those are shows. Again, it's a continuation. There's a through line, and some of the storylines tend to wrap up.
Right.
But yeah, I like it. I mean, again, and I could teach myself to write that way because clearly I came up on shows like that. But my preferred content is that where there's a continuous storyline over multiple episodes, not just wrapping it up clean in that particular episode. Because again, it feels formulaic.
Those are the shows I like to watch because, like you said, I like it because I'm invested in it.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all. So we got a lot to get to today in the time we have left. Donna's got a great list of situations, circumstances, and items. Again, we're going to pray at the end. We're going to pray for these fires. We're going to pray for any racial tension. We're going to pray for all this fighting. We're going to pray for the president, the former president, the current president's son. What's that Biden boy name? I'm calling him a Biden boy. He older than me.
One of them Biden boys,
huh?
Hunter
boy. Yeah, like when I see Hunter on TV, I picture President Biden in the Oval Office like this right here, like, God, dog.
What else?
Like, Hunter, get your behind in here. They found coke in the White House, son. Please tell me that was not yours, son. Please, I'm catching HE double hockey sticks right here about you. You ain't paying your taxes. You on trial. Now they finding coke in the White House, son. I'm tired of this.
So you got to recognize when you go after these positions, you got to know, man, your family getting pulled into all this.
That's
man.
right.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that they signed up for this. Are they ready for this?
Hey, let me tell you, you got to ask them questions. You get to yourself, and you got to let folks know. Hey, let me tell you something.
You got to ask them questions to your family, your kids.
I'm like, for real.
What you got going on?
Right.
What you got?
Because hey, I've had I told my own truth. I said, let me tell you something. I said, y'all don't understand what's about to happen. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I said, y'all understand what's about to happen. I said, when a couple of we finished a couple of these TV deals, I said it's a whole other level of scrutiny. Okay, so when these folks pick up your name on the wire, they put you out there. You on them blogs, you on them websites, you on them headlines first thing in the morning. It ain't got nothing to do with what you did. It's who you are. That's how the game works. So yeah, believe me, yeah. You will never want to find out nothing about yourself or your family in the news. You get up on your phone, everybody texting you, oh, my bad, bro, praying for your dog. You all right? Hope y'all making it through. Like, what? What y'all praying about? What the heck? Then you Google. You're like, God, dog. Yeah. And let me tell you something about me. I let folks stay in jail too. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not coming to get you. I'm not coming to get you.
I told you, that was the first thing my mama told me. I ain't coming to get you because my taxes ain't paid.
Yeah. Now you're behind to stay in jail.
Yes.
Stay right on down there.
That's why I never went, because I believe that when Grace Ann said that, she was serious.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, here's the whole thing. That generation, they meant that times 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Our generation, we mean that to a point. Now, you talking to me, you gonna stay down there. Now you talking to you talking to your Nissa, or you talk to some other folks in the family, they get you out. Akintunde, yeah, I'm gonna let you stay down there. I'm going to bed at night. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
So you gotta realize, like I said, we came up rough, and so you knew personal property taxes was something that they just paid him when the bill showed up. So my mama said, my taxes ain't paid. Ain't no going down here and putting no house up for you. I ain't going to, like I said, I'm not going downtown. I don't even want to see them folk downtown.
What movie was that? What movie was that where the mama put the house up for the son? The son skipped town. Mama was a black mama. She was like a maid or something like that. And she had a house. She owned a house. She was gifted a house. She was gifted a nice house. And what movie was that? And she bailed the Joker out, and the Joker left town. They took the house. I was looking at you. I'm like, God, dog, boy, come on, man. You your mama house. Your mama house, bro. Come on, sir.
Yep. That's a low to the low.
You supposed to take that. What movie was that, y'all? Y'all tell me what movie was that.
My mother, when I was little, she was like a Girl Scout leader and whatnot. So one day for a field trip, she took us down to the jail, and we had to go inside the cell, and we sat in there for a minute. So she would say, y'all, I don't want y'all in here. So this is what it feels like. She took us down to the jail.
How
when we went
old were
in there.
y'all? How old were y'all?
Ooh, maybe 9, 10,
Hold
somewhere
on.
around there.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Your mama.
I got a
No,
question.
hold
I got a
on,
question.
Pastor. Hold on. Your
got a
mama
question.
deserve an 80s clap for that. Yo,
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, hold on. Before you clap. Before you clap,
Jesus.
I got a question.
What's the question?
Was this before or after you stole your mama's red, Donna?
I want to say this was before. This was before I
So
stole.
she did not let her sit in there long enough, Ox. So to
I
take the
guess
clap
not.
back. She did not let her sit in there long enough. She just walked in, let
shoulda
them
came.
look around.
Yeah.
If she would have let Donna stay in there about 30 minutes,
Yeah.
we
No,
would
no,
not have
no.
had the rent incident. We would not have had the candy incident.
No, see.
Pink and them would not have got in trouble.
No.
It was all on me, right?
Pinky and them needed an hour. Okay, Donna needed an overnight stay. She should have left Donna.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, she done went in there and showed Donna the facility.
Yeah, she
See, if
did.
she done let Donna
She
spend
did.
enough time in there, we could have avoided a whole lot of stuff.
She should have put us in there with Big Bertha or somebody.
Yeah,
That's what she should have put us
so
in
we
there
we
with.
gonna take that 80s clap back. We gonna take that 80s clap back.
I just love the gangster. That's gangster though.
Yep.
That's gangster. Now I took.
We applaud the initiative. We give her A for effort.
Thank you, Mama.
I took
She did not
somebody to the
follow
gate.
through, though.
But I didn't go to jail. I've never been on the inside of a jail since. So,
Wow.
all right, Don.
Oh man. Jacqueline said, I've taken my son to the juvenile jail when he was in 7th grade. I am not playing. All caps. There it is, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, how long did you leave him down there? That's what I need to know. How long did the Joker have to stay down there? That's the question. Jacqueline said, both of my grown children was told, I do not visit people in jail. Don't put money on your books. Come on, Jacqueline. She stayed the day. Okay. There it is. They need a program. Tristan, you ever been to jail? You ever been down into the jail, Tristan? You been there? Oh, okay, praise God. Your mama took you off down. Was it a field trip or did you?
Hey, Tristan said don't ask him too many questions on air.
We'll talk.
Tristan said don't ask him too many questions on air. Tristan said he put his business in the street. Tristan said asking me have I been to jail on air. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
You should have seen his face. Tristan,
Hey, cuz.
Hey,
cuz.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz.
What you ask?
Hey, cuz. That ain't your business, cuz.
That was priceless. Like, we really need a camera in the booth. Tristan was like, yeah.
Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz.
Yeah, I seen it.
I seen
and
it inside.
what of it?
I
And what
seen
of it?
Phone check, fool. Phone check.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to transition us to the topic because we in rabbit trail territory. We in Listen, looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products. Hats, mugs, backpacks, bottles, cups, drinking glasses, lip balm, chewing gum, candy, and of course, t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising institution. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com and get your order today. Listen, Donna's back and she can read our promos when we come back, y'all. Listen, family, we got some more to talk about. Listen, the topic is today. So the topic is supposed to be, we're going to talk about TV shows, taking kids to jail, rabbit trails, all kind of stuff. But, and we're going to still pray at the end. Listen, y'all, when we come back, we're going to get into this topic. Some things you need to know about the future. I said 10 things, but I think we've surpassed that now. All right, family, listen, we'll be right back, y'all. Call your mama, call your daddy, call your cousin, call your mama and tell her thank you for sending you to jail on her dime. Tell her thank you, y'all. This is Akintunde Show. We'll be right back. Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products. Caps, travel mugs, drawstring bags, water bottles, stadium cups, umbrellas, tote bags, and t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising company. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com.
Imprinting the best for less.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works. And we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected. See you soon.
This is Tommy Jr. of P&B Promotionals, and you're inside the Akintunde Show. It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's back, y'all. Donna's back. And Donna can read her promos now. What you got, Donna?
Yes. Hey, family, are you in need of a quality used vehicle? Well, consider my friends down at Woods Automotive Sales. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, foreign or domestic, Woods can get you rolling. Just give them a call at 803-401-5837. That's 803-401-5837. Or just stop in and see Lester at 802 Hazelwood Road in Columbia, South Carolina.
All right,
Woods
y'all.
Automotive Sales. You're guaranteed to ride with a smile.
There it is, y'all. Woods Automotive Sales. Shout out to Lester Woods and all of our sponsors for Healthy Laughter coming up in September. The official kickoff of Healthy Laughter will be First Sundays in September. Log on to firstsundayscomedy.com. Firstsundayscomedy.com. I need all of the Ox Show family to make sure that you're in the house for the showcases. We have a limited amount of tickets for the live taping, of course. It will take place here. Okay. There was a thought that it may be at another location, but we have now abandoned that, and we are here at WF Media Studios. So that's coming up next month, and want to make sure that y'all are in the house. We have a limited amount of tickets to the live taping. All right. So when you get your tickets to any of the other showcases, it gives you first right of refusal to the live taping. I want y'all to be on camera. Let me say this right here. Make sure you come out looking good, because you will be on camera. Okay. If you sit in the audience, you will be looking good. So make sure that your hair right. Make sure you're wearing the proper clothes. Make sure your teeth right. And make sure you sit with somebody who you should be sitting with. Okay.
Oh.
Don't come up in here with your side piece. And now you send me a letter to my, hey, bro. Hey, man.
Can you edit that out?
Can you edit that out, man?
No.
I can't be sitting with her.
No, sir.
I can't sit with him, man.
No, sir.
Hey, bro, you got me all on TV, bro.
Yeah, that's what the sign said, live taping. When you came in, somebody would have gotten up before I even hit the stage and said, hey, this is going to be on national television. This is a live taping, so you should be aware of that. And by being in the room, you are signing a release. Okay. So if you're in the room, you consent to your image and likeness being shown on television.
Hey, bro, I got warrants.
Well, now they know where you are, sir. Okay. And if they call me,
well, you might want to relocate, because this is about to air next week, bro.
You got a week to run.
So yeah,
you got a little head start, bro, but you might want to start running.
So we'll be filming it's a pilot sizzle. Reason why I say it's not really a pilot, because a pilot you shoot to go on a network in the hopes that the network will pick it up. But because we're producing it with the network, we already know the show is going to go on air. This is for our partners and sponsors, and this is for us to really, really bring home the concept of the show, and then that pieces of that will go into the final show. So we'll shoot this one episode, and I'm glad of that, because it takes a lot of pressure off our production team to be able to nail one episode in what it needs to be and what it needs to look like, and really polish working on the jokes and the concept and the idea. So again, great. I love working with a producer. Let me say this real quick. A huge shout out to Mr. Don Jackson. 52 years in business. Okay. literally, I'm sorry, 54 years. 54 years.
Longer than we've been alive.
Longer than he been producing TV content longer than we've been alive. He started producing content when he was about 26, 27 years old. Okay,
just when we was a twinkle in our daddy's eye.
Come on, let me say this, Pastor Tuck. Let me say this right here. I don't think he had a problem with me saying this. Mr. Jackson is living in the first house that he brought for his family.
Wow.
House is 100 and some years old. A mansion.
Wow.
Okay. Been living in the house for 52 years. Okay. I'm looking at, I'm like, what in the ham sandwiches? This is like amazing. It really just helps you to, when you're around like someone with wisdom who has done it and been able to maintain their faith in the process, it just was a blessing. And the stories that he tells me about producing Soul Train and Showtime at the Apollo and selling TV with Don Cornelius and all of that. It's just amazing stories, like first person stories. I'm like, wow. Like, I'm like, I used to watch Soul Train. I used to watch the train coming down the track, you know. Like, come on. And to have someone that's just literally saying, there you go, Donna. There you go.
Did I see Donna on one of the episodes?
Donna was coming down the line on one of the episodes.
those moves look familiar.
But to just see someone, there it is. To have someone who really was there, it really is and was a blessing. So yeah, man. So y'all just look out for all of that. But let's get into the topic for the day. For the real topic for the day.
Pastor said the show was called Women of Bruce's Place.
Oh,
what show was that?
She said that was the movie
that
we were talking about.
Whoopi and all. I mean, not Whoopi. What's her name? Oprah and all.
Oprah.
Yeah,
Jasmine Guy. A lot of black women were in that.
That movie had me mad, man. That boy begged his mama to get him out of jail, and then skip town. I was like, God, though. And who gave her the house? Somebody tell me in the comments who gave her the house. Who? Because she like was it her employer or somebody? Nice house for some black folks back in the day. I'm like, good Lord.
Who was it, Pastor Stephanie? Go on, tell it. I know you know.
Yeah. So all right. So listen, y'all. There's some things that's coming down the pike. One thing I am excited about, which it confirms two things. I'll tell you this up top. It confirms two things. That Pastor Tuck, we got to go ahead and get back into the metaverse, because I met a sister the other day, and she said, hey, I think I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas. At the Stellars, and the sister came up to me. She said, when are you starting back up your virtual comedy club? I said, when Microsoft shut down their virtual space, I said, we just haven't transferred over to the new space yet. And she started just giving me all this insight about the new space. She was telling me how much she enjoyed coming to our virtual comedy club. So she told me that, and then like a day or two later, I believe it was, either a day or two later or a day or two before, Apple has some new virtual glasses that is a hybrid of virtual. So this come out 2024, I believe. It's a hybrid between the computer and the glasses together. You'll be able to see the natural space as well as the virtual space at the same time.
Wow.
You'll be able to, you can, watch this, Donna. You can utilize your computer while talking to someone. So if Pastor Tuck came in the room and I'm watching, I'm on my computer big and wide in front of me with the virtual glasses on. He walks in the room, I can still see him. And you could be on virtual live with me. We could be talking. I can see you, and virtually you sitting right next to me, but you're not. You're at your house sitting there virtually. And guess what? Here's what's crazy about it. Even though you're wearing the glasses, you will be able to see my whole face. You'll be able to see my whole digital face in the virtual space. You can play games, you can interact, you can hear. I mean, you can watch a whole movie in there. So you could be sitting somewhere, you got a big old huge, large movie screen in front of you in your house, but of course you just got your glasses on. This I think this is going to probably be just as big as the iPhone, in my opinion. I think it's going to get Apple's stock price back up, because it kind of took a tank in the past couple of years. A couple of things didn't do what it was supposed to do, but I think this is going to be huge right here. Have either of y'all seen that?
I have
not. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, and I can tell you this right here. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Behind that, Pastor Tucker is going to get a pair, and he's finally going to get eye saved. He's finally gonna put that Android demon down and come on over here. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, Pastor Tuck, I can tell you right now, sir. Them glasses right there. Oh, I can hear you now calling me like, yo, young, you should see these glasses, yo. I'm in here right now. I'm talking to my man in Hungary right now. Them glasses are sick. They about, I think they're like $3,500, like $3,500. You know, they ain't gonna be cheap. Mm-hmm. Ain't gonna be cheap, but they dope. They dope. So it's only the price of a small used car. Yeah, yeah. So Pastor Tuck gonna get eye save, y'all. Watch. I'm telling you, he gonna get eye save. So, won't be long. Won't be long.
That's one of our one of the trends we were talking about. That high tech versus high touch. That's one of the things that we're going to talk about today.
What's it called?
High tech versus high touch.
Okay, break that down, Donna, please.
That's the digital and the analog world symbiosis. So virtual versus real. That includes AI.
Okay.
You know, things like that.
Okay.
So that and AI is just. It's going completely bananas.
It's scary.
It is very, very scary.
Yeah. And
one of the stories that I was reading about was this lady. Her name is I want to get her name right. Portia Woodruff.
Okay.
Okay. So since they've been using facial recognition for crimes, they have arrested 6 black people erroneously. And Portia Woodruff, she has a suit for in Detroit. She's suing the city of Detroit, that police department, because she was falsely arrested and they were using facial recognition technology.
Wow.
And what happened was, and even the witness said they picked a picture from her of her like years and years ago. And they went to her house. This woman was 8 months pregnant.
Wow.
They came to her house and accused her of carjacking. They arrested her. She was like, how? I'm 8 months pregnant. How can that be me?
Wow.
But they used facial recognition, and they were very much mistaken that it was her. She was in jail for 11 hours.
Wow.
Being 8 months pregnant. Plus, she was having a difficult pregnancy. And so when they left jail, because she was able to bond out, but for $100,000 bond, she went directly to the hospital, and she had to, get fluids and whatnot because she hadn't eaten anything in there, and she was surviving on like concentrated lemon juice.
Jesus,
that's what she was drinking. But the city of Detroit, that is crazy.
Did they sue her? What? Did she sue them?
She is, yes. Okay. She has a lawyer. She is definitely suing them.
Okay.
And, and it's for racial discrimination.
What would that be? Would that be profiling or would that be mistaken identity?
Well, I don't know.
False arrest.
False arrest.
Okay.
They're false arrest. And she, there's only been 6 people. 6 people, 5 black males.
Okay.
And she's the only black woman right now.
Wow. Okay, so 2 things real quick. So what comes to mind is, first of all, people got to realize that AI is not infallible. And we can't approach AI like they can't make mistakes. I think we really have to be cognizant and aware of that. Second thing of it is, I wonder how strong her case is. Here's my question. Is Benjamin Crump her attorney?
No, he is not.
Is she? Okay, say that's wrong then.
He is not.
He
is not her.
If you see Ben Crump on there, if you watching somebody on come and you look over, you're like, they go Ben like, so we want to make sure that right here that we recognize this young lady, and what they have done to this woman is egregious. It's egregious what they have done, and we got attorney Jaleel Warnock is gonna step up here and say a few words. Come on, Attorney Warnock. That's that. If you don't see that, your case ain't that strong. If Ben Crump take your case, you about to get paid. If Ben Crump take the case,
but he can't take every case. He can't. He just can't.
One of my friends, he's their attorney right now.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Your friend about to get paid. Your friend about to get paid.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that joker is the new Johnny Cochran. When judges see Ben Crump, they start itching. Oh, Jesus, here come Crump. Golly. Yeah. Ben Crump is what Al Sharpton used to be back in the day. If Al Sharpton got on your case, you was about to settle. Because Al was he wasn't no lawyer, but he was about to stir up such a hornet's nest that you just want to get him off your back. That's who Ben Crump is right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something else that AI is doing. Now I just was on TikTok. Now this is crazy. Y'all pay attention to this,
Okay?
Because a gentleman came on. He was on TikTok and he was saying, "Please be aware." He's in North Carolina.
Okay.
Please be aware that they have cameras on the interstate coming through North Carolina that can take your picture inside your car. They can see inside your car, whether you're on the phone,
Jesus.
whether you have your seatbelt on or
Jesus.
off. And when they take your picture, AI will shoot it down down the highway to a trooper who's sitting down there waiting.
Wow.
And say how long it'll take you to get down there.
Wow.
So when the trooper comes, when you get down there, the trooper is there waiting for you.
Jesus.
Now they also will give you a ticket if you're speeding or whatever. If they get you with those cameras at there, they will issue you a ticket. They'll get your name, the make, model of your car, everything.
Wow.
They can see in your camera, in your car. And they were saying, just regular people as well as truck drivers.
Right.
It doesn't matter. They can look and take a picture in your car of your face.
Wow.
And send it down. The trooper could be 10 minutes down the road.
Wow.
But they will tell them this car, this make and model will be down there in 10 minutes.
Jesus.
And they will, there you go.
Hold on.
You.
Hold on.
Got you.
We got to take a quick break. Stay right there, y'all. When we come right back, we're going to continue this list. I got to make sure I squeeze another break in right here because we got to get at least 2 more breaks back in today. We went on a rabbit trail up top, so we didn't get some of the breaks in. So let me get all our breaks in. So none of my advertisers are mad with me. So y'all stay right there, family. Donna's continue her list. We're going to talk about that little bit of foolishness right there. Now that's good if you're looking for somebody. If you're looking for like a child, like an Amber Alert, that's good.
That's good.
That's good right there. But if you just riding around and you on your phone in Georgia and you got that phone in your hand, which you should not, that ain't good. Stay right there, family. We'll be right back. This is the Akintunde Show.
Greetings. I am Darrell Presley, owner and operator of Presley Cares Mortuary Services of West Columbia, South Carolina. Our mission here at Presley's is to provide excellent, quality, superior funeral service to all, regardless of economic status, religion, or race, with our society being embedded with a diverse class of people. Our staff here at Presley's pledges to offer only one class of service, and that is superior. So rendering professional services to the families that call upon us is not an option, it's mandatory. Presley Cares Mortuary Services, where we are caring for you and your loved one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Donna's back in the house.
Yes.
I'm back in the house.
Yes.
Pastor Tuck is in the house.
Yes.
Tristan told me, look, quick, little bit of housekeeping. Tristan told me that he did not go to jail. He went on a field trip. I said, Tristan, I said, did you? I said, no problem. You been to jail? He's like, no, I've never been to jail. He said we went on a field trip. I said, okay. He was in the little Scared Straight program. A little,
I remember that.
Yeah. But see, if you just going down and they giving you sandwiches and all that, I want that aggressive Scared Straight program where they get your face.
Tell him, Tristan, it's not proper etiquette to even ask a man that on air.
It's really not. It's really not. And Tristan just looked at me. Tristan was like, yes. Tristan, he's like, yeah. Tell him, Pastor Tuck. Yeah.
Phone check, fool. Yeah. Phone check.
Donna's continuing to list some future things that we need to know about. So far, we've learned about the lady who was wrongfully accused. Benjamin Crump is not her attorney. No. For AI recognizing her face. Of course, we now know that they can take pictures of you in your car, and then share that information with the police down the street. That's crazy. So with that, Donna. So here's my question with that. Is that a military? Is that the police, or is that like a general contractor that's handling that and then sharing the information?
Well, now I don't know who has this technology.
Okay.
It's probably the state in combination with some contractor. It just seems like it has to be.
Got it.
It's probably North Carolina Department of Transportation.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Because it's in North Carolina right now, so y'all be careful. Be careful. Now, other states will probably pick it up. Once they see that it works, or whatever they can, however they can use it.
You got to realize this stuff is not new. This stuff been coming for a while. The fact that they got rid of toll booths a long time ago, and now you driving on the interstate, and then
got a little card on your dashboard.
You show up a couple of weeks. You ain't got to have no card on your dashboard. You show up a couple weeks later, you got a letter in the mail showing you got a bill for $1.75 because you drove through North Carolina.
Yeah, yeah. Kimberly said it's DOT. It's DOT has the technology.
Yeah, that was it.
Mocha said the tech has been out. Remember that movie iRobot? I always say that Hollywood is either a harbinger of what's to come, or they got some inside information about what's already out there. It just hadn't come out yet.
Well, look at Star Trek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at Star Trek way back then, and how they have even the cartoons, the Jetsons.
Yeah, all that stuff on the Jetsons came true.
And it's
all
just like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Leon, Mark is in the room. Leon, get him.
Get him, Mark.
Look, what up, Mark?
Mark liked to stay in here. He liked to stay in here.
You know Jesus yet?
Mark, come on. Look, Mark, you can buy some advertising, Mark.
I want to know is Mark got saved yet? He keep coming into these Christian rooms like he trying to get down with us.
Leon said, "Oh snap, it's been a minute."
Exactly. Leon, like they cop that he ain't find his weapon in a while. He like, wait a minute, let me make sure I still know how to use this thing.
You know why Mark still come? And it just hit me. The reason why Mark still come is because we mess with him, which is justification and encouragement to continue to spam.
Yes, exactly.
So what we're gonna have to do is we have to quietly nudge Leon to go kick him out, but not recognize Mark until Mark buys some advertisement. I'm probably gonna bump into Mark one day in the airport and be like, "Hey, I'm Mark Roberts. I spam in your clubhouse room,
aren't you? You are Akintunde. Yes."
Mark don't never say nothing else. He just spam and leave. Oh, that's funny.
He might be hanging out. You don't know. He might be hanging out.
I can't do Talbot's voice today. Oh my God! I ain't got the voice for today. I'm sorry. All I want to do is so bad. It's so appropriate.
I can let Ephraim on the airplane, yo.
Ephraim in the back. He like, hey buddy, my voice is low. Hey, I'm sorry.
Ephraim, I don't feel good. Talbot, go get me some cough drops.
Leon said, Talbot, buy some advertising. Oh my God. Yo, we talking about 10 things you need to be aware of. Don, let me jump in on one of these things. So I told you, I don't know if y'all heard up top. I mentioned up top. I don't know if I said it before we let Clubhouse in because I let Clubhouse in a little bit late today. But y'all know that there's some food, like there's some fake meat out. Okay, there's some fake meat, and now there's fake seasoning. So what this seasoning does is it allows you to determine what you want the flavor of the food to be and set the seasoning. They'll send you some custom seasoning for your taste buds, what you like, and you will be able to put that on whatever you're eating. So let's say, Donna, you like your beef a certain way. Well, the seasoning, you can tell. I guess, and I'm guessing, but I guess you can tell the seasoning. Hey, I like my steak to taste like steak and ale. Okay, steak and ale been closed years, but they say I like my steak to taste like steak and ale. They'll send you the seasoning, and then when you get the steak at the house, you just take out your steak and ale seasoning or whatever that seasoning is and make it taste like whatever you want it to taste like. But to specifics, you can really get specific with how you want the flavor. Now that ain't the Lord right there. That's scary. That's scary. You can put that on anything, and it makes it taste like what you want to taste like. That ain't good right there. That's not good.
You just can't use salt and pepper in your own taste buds and. Get your flavor.
Not Donna.
Can't do that.
Not Donna. You saying that?
But
how much stuff you eat now? How much stuff you eat now? Like that's like
I don't know
on some turned up stuff.
That whole concept is kind of foreign, but yeah. That's the devil right there. There's some foolishness coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I did see something I thought was actually pretty interesting, and this ain't even far fetched. I just thought this was a pretty cool convenience. There's a guy, Chef Ramsay has all these different TV shows, the little chef shows.
Ramsay,
he got this new off of Hell's Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
He's got all these different competition shows, but he got one now for these people that's got different businesses that he's going to partner with, like different people. Like you might have a Starbucks kind of coffee business or whatever, but they all competing for his partnership.
Shark Tank meets Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, pretty much.
Wow.
Got it.
And they're doing like food-based challenges to get to this point. But one of the guys on it, he's got a product called Smart Cups.
Smart Cups.
Yes.
Okay.
And basically, it looks like a little clear plastic cup. But you put water in it, and it's got flavor in it.
The cup.
And basically you put water in it, and it's already got, and it's like this cup right here. You pour water in it, and it tastes like grape.
Where the flavor come from?
It's printed on the inside of the cup.
Oh, that's the devil.
No, that's actually a pretty good idea, because basically all it is basically you've taken Kool-Aid and printed it on the inside of the cup.
How long that cup lasts?
I mean, how long Kool-Aid lasts?
No,
it's pretty much.
Is it one time only, or is it like some extended?
No. Yeah, it's one time only use.
Oh, okay.
But it's like it's basically like you've taken the flavor, instead of having to pour it in there, it's basically dry printed on the inside of the cups.
Do you know
so
how
now you just pour the water in the cup?
Do you know how much carcinogen, cancer causing product you got to put in that doggone flavor to make it stick to the side of that cup?
Man, I just said the convenience factor of it. I said I don't know how healthy it is, but I'm just saying it was just a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, you gonna have to call Benjamin Crump.
You drinking Kool-Aid in itself.
The Kool-Aid cup is causing people to get cancer, and we're gonna deal with that right now. Now, it's a law.
If you're drinking Kool-Aid anyhow, that's a problem anyhow. But I just thought, hey, it's a cool idea. But I was just like, man, that's to think of something like that, man. People coming up with some ideas out here.
That's a great idea. But if you're still drinking Kool-Aid, go stand in the corner. Go put your face to the corner.
Sugar diabetes.
And count to 1,012. Tristan, go on and stand in the corner, y'all. Tristan is walking across the control room.
He's still drinking Kool-Aid.
Get off that Kool-Aid, Tristan.
I make Kool-Aid for my family. I make Kool-Aid for my family.
You know what, man? Wait, okay. Okay.
And the flavors are red.
Jesus. The Kool-Aid cups.
The flavor is red.
Okay, so here's what I need y'all to do. Tristan, I need you to find what was my man's name, Donna? From 2 years ago. We played that video on the show. I'm gonna play it just for y'all. The ignorance. That Slick Smart Liquor Bull with that Sambo commercial with that Slick Smart Liquor Bull. Let's just play that. I'm sorry, a little bit later on.
Where the bull comes in and he's dancing on the top of the thing.
I'm gonna play that.
What was his name?
It has nothing to do with the topic.
With us, right?
But I'm just gonna play that Jaleel gonna find it. But the level of ignorance just for craps and giggles. Okay, Donna, go back to your list.
Okay, all right. So some of the so the list is 10 meta trends for the future. Okay, and it came from Psychology Today, so we want to give them their props.
Right?
That's right.
Right.
So number one, they said, was acceleration. This is something you have to watch in the future. Acceleration. The pace of life is escalating. Like it seems like time is speeding up. And even though we're and it does feel like time is speeding up, because it just, we're almost at the end of the year right now.
Wow.
We're almost at the end of the year. And what has happened, I think it's the events that keep happening that makes it seem like time is just really speeding up.
That's not what it is.
Okay.
It's the fact that we don't take time
to
spend time. We're trying to multitask and do everything at one time. We're always on our phones. We're always going from this thing to that thing, and our patience has gotten so short that we cannot even sit down and enjoy a television show. We cannot even sit down and eat our food and that's what we're rushing our lives past us.
Right.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And it's the distractions because one thing happens, one big news case like the Alabama boat brawl, that'll take up a significant amount of your focus, time, energy, mind, talk conversations for the next 18 to 24 hours. You know?
But even the fact that you sit there and think about how, like you said, if you look at your phone, if you actually use some of those things they got on your phone to tell you how much time you spend scrolling.
Oh yeah. They even tell you to
how much of
take
your
a
time
break.
has gone by because your mind is not even cognizant of how much time you're sitting there scrolling. You have spent 2-3 hours doing this all day. So now you're like, where did the time go?
Right.
You were sitting here doing this all day.
Yeah. One of the biggest things that God has dealt with me about in the past couple of years is he's like, when you really have something to do, and now you deal with me about not just when I have something to do, but if you really got something to do, you got to put your phone like in another room. So right now, if I got a deadline, if I got something I really need to focus my attention on, well, particularly in the morning, is you really have to really shut down. And that's just a little passing point. You got to put your phone in another room. Now I know for me, you know what I got to get? I lost my good Bible. The good Bible I had probably about 3 years ago. So I've been reading the word off my phone for the past 3 years. Problem with that is while you studying the word, you're getting alerts. So you have to really, and a lot of times I'm too lazy to turn my alerts off. So I'm reading the word and the stuff, little stuff is popping up. But I think you really have to be deliberate to that point. You really have to be deliberate about mapping and walling off your time and for your focus, your energy, and your attention.
Yeah. Wow. And see, for me, the only alerts I even pay attention to on my phone are texts. That's pretty much the only thing I pay attention to, texts and phone calls.
Yeah.
See, I'm not one of those people who pay attention to social media alerts or even emails for that matter. I check my emails when I periodically, but if it's not a actual text or a phone call, I don't pay attention to it. So and I'm not a scroller, so that's why my phone don't bother me like that. I keep my phone with me so that people who can contact me if they need to contact me, and I contact people when I need to contact people.
Do you do TikTok?
Nope.
Not at all?
Not unless somebody send me something. Like I said, the only reason I know stuff that's on the internet is if somebody texts me a link to go look at something, and then I look at that and I turn it off. I don't go down rabbit trails.
A lot of times for me, like somebody will send me something and it'll send me something about TikTok and I'll click in. TikTok, I don't know what it is about TikTok, but TikTok will snatch your attention. It'll be a short video clip, and then next thing you know, it'll be, and a lot of your clips are in there. Like I'll go in there about something else, and then one of the past clips will come up in there, and then I watch that, and then I finish watching that. I like that, comment on that, and then something else come out. Like, not. So what it do is it like, okay, here's some word, then here's some bull jive, and then I gotta get off. Then hit me with another my church word. I'm like, okay, watch the word, and then I come off of that. Here's some bull jive, some sinister nonsense garbage, hot burning garbage. And now, you stuck, and you was about to get into 1 Corinthians, but because of somebody sent you an alert in the video, you clicked out of that, and now you done blew your prayer time.
But you know how you talked about those shows, like you said the new shows, like you said how they cut off at each episode and stuff like that.
Right.
That's why I can't watch. That's why I'm not a social media guy, because it's like there's no continuity to that stuff.
Right. Right.
That's why it can't keep my attention. You do watch
some though. I know you're not. You're for a small percentage of stuff that's aware of.
I watch the stuff that people send me.
Got it.
But I'm not a scroller because of that very reason. It's not connected. It's disjointed, and my mind don't work like that.
Yeah.
Like you said, I gotta have something that has some continuity to it.
Young people today, like you said a few weeks ago about Kai and Courtney watching a TV show and watching their phone at the same time. It's like the younger generation, they consume content in very short spurts, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, in bites. Whereas I like to see the whole thing. What's the rest of that video? A lot of times I watch something that's a short clip or a video somebody shared, one of the split screen videos or whatever, or response videos they call them. I'll watch one of those, and then I'll have to click to the full video, and now rabbit trail TikTok got me, and you just burnt 25 minutes, sir.
I can't stand coming into a TV show in the middle of it. If I can't watch it from the beginning, I'm not gonna watch it.
Jesus.
Let's go on to number 2.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, so Something else to watch, meta trends. Me versus us.
Now, what was that? I was like, what does that
What
mean?
works best for me versus what works best for us.
Oh.
Okay,
Selfish.
that could be, it's selfish. Yeah, it's selfish. So that was one of the trends. We're looking at me. And we're saying that too. Me. It's about me.
Yeah.
And instead of, it's about us as a collective. What can we do together to make a change instead of, I need this because, I think we did talk about would spouses leave for different reasons, like if they need to go to explore who they are. That doesn't does that not help with the family?
That's that. The people today, it's amazing to me because I see a lot of folks on social media. They demonize our grandparents because they'll say, your grandmama stayed with your granddaddy all them years, and she was mad with him, and he did this and he did that. And I'm like, there was some situation where there was abuse, but there was also commitment.
Right.
There was also people who made decisions. There were men and women who stayed with their husband or wife that they chose. They made the decision, whether that's a sexual decision or a marriage decision, to procreate with that person, and they made a decision to stay together. That's not nothing that you disparage or in any way demonize or tear down somebody for or criticize somebody for. Now, I agree that abusive relationships should not be maintained. That's different. But sometimes your granddad, your grandma might not have loved each other. I don't know. Maybe they grew into loving each other, but they was committed, and so that's a difference there. I think and I'm not saying it's all right, but I also recognize that there is some value when you commit to your family because you made the commitment, not because it's comfortable or convenient.
Right.
And some of those things are perspective things too, because you talking about your grandmama stayed with him and he was this way. You ain't see who your grandma really was.
Yeah. That's real talk right there.
Yeah. Because a whole lot of times, like you said, all you saw was what you saw your granddaddy coming back, but you never saw what your grandma was doing.
Yeah, you don't know how your grandma was in that bedroom because back in them days they ain't have no conversations out in the front room. Them was bedroom conversation, and your granddaddy probably
she was passive aggressive. He was just aggressive.
Your granddad stayed out for a reason. Granddad was in them streets. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Granddad might have needed to say. No, I'm not saying. Give him granddad the pay. Let me stop.
But you talk about this whole selfish thing. The Bible says that they'll be lovers of themselves.
That's right.
And that's what we see is this. Even some of the phraseology that they have now, it was this for me, that saying that young people say, it was this part for me, Some of that,
certain things we say, some of that conversation, some of that. This is my season. This is it's not. It's not your season just because your kids graduated. Now you're an older parent. Now you're just parenting adult children. Your responsibilities don't shift. You can't be one of these old punk behind grandparents out here who ain't never available. And I'm not talking about to kids who don't. I'm not talking about disrespectful kids. I'm talking about some of y'all grandparents out there. You out here living your best life when you need to be living your best grandma life. Ooh, I'm sorry.
That best grandma life.
I stepped on somebody told you that. Let me call Benjamin Crump. First of all, what Akintunde said, he apologized for. He apologized for that. Let me stop for because I can guarantee I'm gonna meet Benjamin Crump one day. I'm gonna have to tell him, sir, I need to tell you that I made fun of you on the radio before.
Come in and get your kids. Me and your mama going out.
let me tell you something. Benjamin Crump ain't worried about me. Benjamin Crump got about $300 million. Okay, let me tell you something. Benjamin Crump is killing it. Let me squeeze one in down here. This scared me right here. This really concerns me because I know these jokers doing this.
All right.
Now they're saying that extinct species could be resurrected. Because I saw something a while ago where they were able to. So I think it was a turtle or a frog or something like that. Some extinct turtle, some extinct frog. They placed the DNA inside of like a new frog, like a current frog, and then they had some version of the old frog. I said these jokers need to stop with that Jurassic Park nonsense right there.
That's Jurassic Park right there.
See. And you know,
movie.
That's Jurassic Park. That's Planet of the Apes. That's like that's how a whole bunch of this foolishness get started.
Yeah.
You mess around and you got some kind of pandemic going on to wipe everybody out.
Wipe everybody. Oh, speaking of Planet of the Apes, a lot of y'all just putting these videos up here with these smart animals. Like me and Pastor Lee was talking about on Praise Party last week about that monkey that's standing up at that zoo in China. Everybody's talking about that monkey. He stand up like a grown man. The Joker walking around and standing there like with his hand, like he checking his pants in his pocket and all this stuff. I'm like, see, that's a monkey that been raised around people, and he got human attributes. Right? Yeah. That ain't good. And then somebody got a dog out here. Somebody got a dog that be saying, "I love you. I love you." Oh, and then she be like, "I love you, dog. I love you." I'm like, man, that is not cool. Cut that out. You don't know the dog saying stuff. Now you don't mess around and you don't kill somebody, and now the dog police come. He did that. He did that.
Got a dog dry snitching.
Snitches.
A dog dry snitching.
Check over there. Y'all better cut it out. The dog actually solved the case. Y'all better stop playing with these animals. That's not cool or appropriate.
See, we used to laugh at Lassie, and when Timmy and Lassie, I'm going way back. Timmy, Lassie, what?
Really,
the
Lassie?
man fell down the well. Okay.
Where'd
we
he go,
gotta
girl?
get granddaddy.
Is he hurt, Lassie? Oh my God! Hi, Timmy. He like, he said his leg is broken. No, Lassie didn't, Timmy. How do you know his leg is broken, Timmy? No, he did.
I'm gonna mess you up. When I was a little kid, I remember my parents took me to New York, and I had like a great aunt or something lived in New York. She had a German Shepherd that would actually go to the toilet.
And stand up,
sit on the toilet like a person.
Okay, stop the show. How did this dog do that?
I don't even know. I just remember seeing it, and I was like,
he would climb up on the toilet.
Yes.
And squat.
Yes.
Man, that's the devil. Toilet. That's the devil right there. That's the devil. That ain't God right there. Now, and that was you was a kid. So this back in the 80s.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
See? Y'all better stop playing these human animals.
This was back in the 70s. I was like, what in the world is foolishnness?
See, that you walk out the bath, that dog like, flush the toilet. Behind yourself.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Oh
hey,
my God.
Pastor Tuck, can you get me some toilet paper?
Run down the hall, give me some toilet paper. Y'all playing with these animals? Y'all better stop it.
Play too much.
Y'all better stop it. Go ahead, Donna. We got about 10 minutes.
Okay. The next one is holism.
What is that?
Mind, body, and spirit working together. So this is like
that's the Holy Spirit. That's the Holy Ghost.
Mind, body, and spirit working together, and more people are experiencing that. More people are coming to the Lord, coming to Christ, because they are experiencing mind, body, and spirit working together.
Interesting. Praise God. I think we're gonna be in a season of miracles. I think we come into a season of miracles. I think somebody is going to, some man or woman of God is going to lead us into a season where you see things happen. That those Azusa Street, those biblical, those Jesus miracles, where somebody leg grow back into service. I keep telling people, I don't know if y'all ready to handle a leg growing back in service. Man, come in, you see the nub. Pastor come down front and say, "Do you believe?" And I'm not joking with it. Do you believe? And that person like, "I believe, sir. I believe." Raise your hand. And he touched that joker foot. And that joker foot pop out that leg. I'm telling you, some of y'all Negro be like, Jesus, get out of here, get the car, get the car. Everybody else gonna be running down front. Like Jesus. I'm gonna tell you, I never forget
that is gonna be crazy.
The late Pastor Zachary Timms. Pastor Zachary Timms came the right direction, and he was going through the audience. It was the most chaotic prayer line that we've ever had, I believe, in the history. It was somebody else that had a chaotic prayer line. Anybody from Right Direction remember this? It was somebody else who had a chaotic prayer line. But Pastor Zachary Timms was touching people, and they was jumping. And he was like, Eric, he's like, he never preached a word. He just was just touching people. And I got out the line, and when he touched me, I literally felt a wave of electricity go through my body. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay.
That's crazy, right?
Okay. I went back in the back and just said the whole media room. The whole media room. Everybody went back and sitting. Everybody just directing like in the room, just quiet, like
nothing.
Just like that was like what just happened. Like I've had faith for change and been delivered, and I know I've gotten change. I've never felt that before. That was wild. I think we're coming into a season like that.
Yeah.
Late
You
Pastor Zachary.
you see the jumper cables up his sleeve, did you?
No, see. See. I cannot believe Pastor Tuck. Pastor Stephanie, go. Please go downstairs and take a wet dish rag and pop Pastor Tuck. Horrible. He gonna be the main one laid out on the floor. He gonna be the main one at a Peter Popoff service laid out. Like
Benny Hinn.
Him and Pastor Shine. Pastor Tuck and Pastor Shine. Yeah.
I witnessed that at Benny Hinn.
I got some of that miracle spring water in it.
I'm not messing with nobody's faith. I ain't messing with nobody's faith. I'm not messing with
We're gonna move right on past that.
Leon, don't encourage that. Don't encourage that.
I'm gonna say a shout out to my sister Janice. Hey,
Yeah. What's up, Janice? Janice in the house?
Hey, Janice.
What's up, Janice?
Hope she's feeling better. She had kidney stones and hoping that she's feeling a lot better.
Wow, praise God. Hope that Janice is doing better. We know Janice went to jail with Donna, so.
No.
Leon said, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to drink it."
No, Leon.
The miracle spring water.
No, Leon done drunk spring water.
Oh,
Go into the next.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it. Okay, so the next one is the have and the have-nots. So we're going to watch this, the have and the have-nots. Economic inequities are more the rule.
Yeah.
So they were talking about with the have and the have-nots that the middle class, even though it's growing in some countries, the poor are still getting poorer and the rich are getting richer. So in some countries, the middle class is expanding, but you're going to see more of the poor getting poorer and the rich getting richer.
And it's because of one of the things I'm seeing is the homeless population.
Oh, isn't that
and
awful?
So many cities are growing in rapid numbers. And I'm going to tell you what's really sad. The majority that I'm seeing are black men of all ages, and it's really sad. And that may be because geographically where I am, that's what I'm seeing. But then another thing that's growing is particularly in the Midwest, up north, the opioid crisis is rendering a lot of people that are homeless, I'm going through cities and I'm just seeing people just high on benches. It's crazy. I saw somebody last night coming in from the airport. I went downtown. I stopped by the drugstore, and literally it was somebody that was like, I was like, wow, like what's really going on? And so I don't know if I know the numbers are rising. To what degree, I don't know, but I do know that because a lot of us, we see middle class. You're around middle class people. You're around people who got money, disposable income, who buying food, who going to work, who got a house or a nice place to stay or a decent place to stay, right? So you don't see it. But there's a growing poor. There's a growing and expanding homeless in America, and we're gonna have to address it at some point.
Some people absolutely are 1 to 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Oh yeah.
No fault of, like I'll say of your own, so to speak. You could have lost your job or whatever, but how everything is increasing of the cost, and you're like, well, let me just get. Can I get a month and I'll pay? And they're like, no, you didn't pay it this month. You got to be out. We're evicting you. And 1 to 2 paychecks, and you could be in the same position as some of these other.
That's people. A lot of folks. Leon said, and homeless veterans that served our country and have mental issues like PTSD. That's a huge growing. That's a number of people who are homeless, and you have to ask yourself, well, how is that? I will say this. Maybe this is a topic for another day. But there are a couple of folks who have figured out some real strategies, some real responses to the homeless crisis. California has a good a guy who has some deliverance and help programs with some homes and where he's raised some money and built some homes to rehabilitate people. So there's definitely some help. We're almost out of time, Donna. Go ahead and get some more. A couple more. You're listening.
Man versus machine. That's one of the ones that we really are looking at.
That's
man versus machine.
Yeah.
That's automation is marching forward.
Yeah.
Tesla, how the car can kind of drive itself.
It is.
Butler bots. I think that Pastor Tuck experienced that Butler bot. Kiosk.
Yeah.
Kiosk. Like when I first started working for Delta, we had about maybe 50 people working there.
Yeah.
And now it's like we might be at 30 maybe.
Yeah.
But they have kiosks out in the lobby where you can just go and just do everything you need to do and then come over and check your bag in.
Yeah.
So they this animation is happening.
Let me tell you something else they got. They got them sex bots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got them sex bots. You got them bots, them robots that look halfway like a woman, and or halfway like a man, and then they got some realistic parts on there, and some of these lazy jokers gonna be around here. Pass the tongue face.
He's like, what? Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Oh my God! Oh, we gotta take a break. We gotta take a break. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Between Donna comment, Pastor Suck face. Oh my God! But no. Look at Tristan in the back. Tristan is frozen in time. Tristan like,
y'all talking about y'all worried about AI, and y'all worried about where you put your credit card.
Yeah. It ain't AI. It's AS. It's AS. Yeah, that's what you need to worry about.
Yeah. Y'all some real idiots.
Yeah.
Talking about y'all ain't gonna put your credit card somewhere and you go.
And that thing malfunction on you.
Now, how you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that?
Get my warranty. Get my warranty.
Talbert, bring me my warranty, son, out of here.
All of a sudden, you are a supporter of transgender.
Okay, we need to take a break. We need to take a break to reset the room. We got. I'm gonna blame that. That was Pastor Tuck's fault. Whose fault was that? That was Pastor Tuck's fault.
Send your emails and comments.
Send your emails to Rio Donna J.
Rudy Mitchell said, "Cut it short."
That's what's gonna happen.
Rudy on Amazon right now with his credit card out. Hey, y'all, stay right there. We'll be right back. This is Akintunde Show. I'm sorry. We rabbit trail. Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products, caps, travel mugs, drawstring bags, water bottles, stadium cups, umbrellas, tote bags, and t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising company. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com.
Imprinting the best for less.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works. And we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected.
See you soon.
Hello, my name is Dr. Damon Daniels with Pathways to Wellness, a division of Wellspring Family Medicine. We're excited to be partnering with the Healthy Laughter comedy series. Our vision at Wellspring Family Medicine is to bring you the most up-to-date, cutting-edge medical tests to help you optimize your health. For instance, we have a pain-free, simple tool that takes 20 minutes to help you understand your heart disease risk. In addition, we'll be offering online courses to help you manage your diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol better. So connect with us on Facebook at Wellspring Family Medicine to take advantage of all the offerings we'll have to help you live a healthier, happier life.
Stop walking in front of the prophet. Oh, yeah.
I'm not reading none of y'all comments.
They are crazy in the comments.
I'm not reading.
Crazy in the comments.
First of all, we have no more time. And second of all of y'all need to go stay in the corner. Leon, Ashley, particularly Leon and Ashley, go and stand in the corner.
And your brother Rudy. And your brother Rudy.
Oh, let me tell you something. Rudy got a chair in the corner. Rudy be in the corner all day some days. He just the stuff Rudy sent me from TikTok is amazing and terrible all at the same time. We are almost out of time. We are literally out of time. But okay, so Donna, give me one more. Then I'm gonna squeeze in that Slick Small Liquor Bowl commercial.
We have Power to the People. Looking at Power to the People, where it has always been traditionally coming from the top down, top down thought in the hierarchy. Now it is coming from the people and going up. Wow. So that's one of the things, that's something else to be watching for. So those were just a few of the meta trends that we need to be conscious of. Global consciousness, how people are, we're looking at the weather and environment. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Okay. And the world is smaller than we think. Yeah. And we better do something if we're going to preserve this world. Yeah,
Hawaii is not an isolated incident.
No, it's not.
We need to be aware about that. All right, y'all, we out of time. I had a couple more, but I'll just get those in later. I am going to squeeze in this foolishness. So Jaleel really want to see this. So last year or the year before last, we ran across that. It wasn't even playing. It was so random. We ran across, we were playing some old TV shows and playing some old TV commercials, and we ran across this buffoonery video right here. And Clubhouse, go over to Facebook now. Go over to My Church now. Go over to YouTube now. Whatever platform you have access to. I'm gonna give you like 3 seconds to go over there. But you got to see this commercial, okay? This is, I don't know what the guy's name, he says his name, but this is the most ignorant commercial ever in the history of ignorant commercial. This is a shame for black folks. Go ahead, Jaleel, run that beautiful foolishness.
This is Rufus Thomas with a brand new dance. I'm talking about the bullseye. Slip smart liquor bullseye. Y'all ready? Here we go. Raise your right leg, then you put it down. Move your left leg forward and your body too. Do what comes natural when the bull's after you. Now you move your head from side to side. Get Slip Small Liquor and do the bullseye. Yeah! Look out for the bull. Slip Small Liquor bull. Nobody makes small liquor like Slip. Nobody makes small liquor like Slip. Nobody.
Looking like Uncle Frank.
I was saying, you gotta do a parody on that commercial.
Looking like Uncle Frank.
You gotta do a parody on that commercial.
Oh my God, that is the most ignorant. First of all, the Joker Rufus Thomas got on paint boots. If you haven't seen it, he got on a paint cape, paint shorts, and he bucking his eyes. and he's promoting the worst beer that you can ever buy. This is Black Folks Killer, and he's promoting this is horrible. Again, we played that some years ago, and that's if I ever want to look at some foolishness, it just can't kind of lift my mood. Leon said that's coon-tastic. It is.
lift your mood and lower your race.
Listen. I got to get out of here. I got to cut Clubhouse off, but I'm gonna give it one more play for Facebook. Don't end the Facebook stream. Give it one more play, y'all. We'll be right back here Thursday. I don't even know what we talking about Thursday. We'll be talking about
your mama said that's Rufus Thomas doing the fucking chicken.
Yeah. Mama remembers that.
He used to be the man.
Wow.
Yep.
That Negro had some money back
Rufus
then.
Thomas.
You can guarantee Bull played him some good money, y'all.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Facebook. Clubhouse. We got to go.
Bye, Clubhouse.
Facebook, my church, and YouTube. We gonna give that commercial one more play just for y'all's sake. All right, fam. We love y'all. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. This is the Akintunde Show. And until Thursday, we gonna see y'all when we see y'all. All right. Bye, Clubhouse.
This is Rufus Thomas with a brand new dance. I'm talking about the bullseye. Slip smart liquor, bullseye. Y'all ready? Here we go. Raise your right leg, then you put it down. Move your left leg forward and your body too. Do what comes natural when the bull's after you. Now you move your head from side to side. Get slit small liquor and do the bullseye. Yeah. Look out for the bull.